Let me see if you all can hear me. I'm so mad that the live said it kept going, but I don't think y'all heard any of the conversation that I had with Mr. Gomez. I don't think you heard anything. Let me see if y'all, because I'm going into the live. Oh, crap. Come on in. Come on, Cletus. Come on in. All right. Come on, Cletus. All right. I have internet. I don't know how long. There's a helicopter. All right. All right, guys. Bear with me, right? I'm live and on location. 2,000 feet elevation. Oh, this is on. 2,000 feet elevation. And with all of this media, all the way down there, right? I'm sitting on a rock. But y'all didn't hear the conversation. And I was mad because YouTube was still showing that it was recording, right? That it was live, right? It didn't say in stream, try again. It didn't say any of that. So I got to give you the recap. I was talking to Oscar Gomez. So when I turned, if the house is here, I went up that street. When I went up that street, evidently I lost all internet, right? So I'm a little bit down the street right now, right? The house is the parking lot, the first parking lot is where the first truck is. So I'm down the street right now. Let me tell y'all what I just talked to Oscar about. So Oscar also said that there wasn't any um it has been leaked from the Pima County Sheriff's Department that there wasn't any uh, fourth century. So you see, now he just came, but he's just riding around, riding around, riding around. Oscar, Oscar Gomez from Una Visión, right? Mucho gusto, señor. Gracias for talking to me. There, everyone is about to go live at 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna tell you what I heard. So they're saying that there wasn't any forced entry. He came over to me and he asked me, "Did you go to Annie Guthrie's home?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I don't want to go there because I don't want to place blame. I don't want to do that, right? I'm gonna stay here. I know some people here. Some other people did go over to Annie Guthrie's home. He told me that people are at Annie Guthrie's home, not people, police. I don't know if that's true. If you all are on the news, you may be able to see it if it's live, but they're saying that they are at the daughter's house, right? Now that's what he said. I said, no, I haven't, I've never gone there. So he asked me, well, what do you think happened? And I was like, well, like, I was like, well, I don't know unless there was forced entry, right? He was like, the Pima County Sheriff's Department and everyone is saying that there wasn't any forced entry. If there's not any forced entry and the person stayed in there, there's a 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Criminals are in and out. They're in and out. So whomever did this was very comfortable coming into this woman's home. So if there isn't any forced entry, they were like, well, she opened the door. You came to somebody's house at 2 o'clock? Well, then that poses more questions. A phone call, we checking her phone. Her phone was still there. So they took her phone and they're doing some type of forensic. My finger looked broke as hell, right? All right. So they're doing some type of forensics. Now, earlier today, how are you?
I help you.
You
Hold the camera for you.
oh, no, it's okay.
You're doing
Thank you. I'm from the East Coast. We're used to sitting on the stoop for a little bit. Jersey and New York.
Love it. I used to live in New York. I miss it.
What
I
part?
tried to
In
book
the,
a flight from LA to live in LA to Newark. So expensive.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. We all need our own private jets. So, um, the person that I was with today, they even said that, he offered to hold the camera. He was like, I feel so bad. That's so nice. I told y'all the old white men are so nice to me. The black people be like, I don't know where that come from. Because in the East Coast, we don't do that. East Coast, we don't do that. Greetings, Blueberry. It's 50 people in here. Tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen. So I am live and on location. So I want to get this out. Now, in the video, I was telling you all when he walked up to the door, out here they have like it may be on other doors as well, but they have like this little rectangular sliver on the side, right? So when you see when he's walking up, he looked to the ground and he's looking. I'm like, oh, maybe he's looking in the door. He was looking in that little sliver, and then he saw the camera. Number one, he doesn't look young. He's not super skinny, right? Um, maybe that's why the helicopter is around. Maybe they know something that we don't know. Now, what was told to me is what I did not know. This person said, and you all may be able to confirm this. I don't really watch the Today Show, right? So, or any daytime TV. I'm not retired. So, they were saying that Nancy Guthrie was working on that she was working on a piece, a releasing a piece in regards to the Epstein files. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. So there are people that have multiple speculations, right? If there wasn't any forced entry, no matter what, then somebody knew Nancy's coming and goings, point blank, period. They knew her comings and her goings. They knew that they could get in. They knew that they could stay in her house for 40 minutes and they just knew. Now, I thought that he was picking up um, like a cord or something. No, this is what he was looking at. This is what he picked up. And this is what Oscar pointed out to me, right? These type of trees, up and put it over the camera, but it was too late. Now, oh, come on now. The helicopter is still riding around. It's behind me now. Tell me this view is not amazing. Look at this. So I want to walk past the house. Yep. So they're doing a perimeter. They're going around a perimeter. But all of the news is going to be talking about the video and the pictures, right? But in spite of all of that, we still won't know anything until there's an arrest. But thank God there's a video. So now we're just hoping that if someone knew the person that's on the video, that they will call the FBI. There's a $50,000 reward. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Um, yes, if I knew, hello FBI, with my broke finger, I know who that is, right? A lot of times money is the driving force, but money wouldn't be the driving force for me because this is not you come and you snatch somebody out their bed at 2 something in the morning. Just that is diabolical. Now, someone said ICE, right? That's what we were talking about before. My phone, the internet was so disrespectful. This is not a neighborhood that ICE would be in to be snatching people up, right? That's just not what it is. But we, like I told you, we do live an hour away from the cartel. We do live an hour away from the cartel. Now I'm gonna pull this up because I there's no way for me to know if this goes out. So let me just pull this up, turn the volume down, and pull my own live up. So that way I'll know if we going in and out. So I guess as soon as I say a word, God bless anyone that is handling the country and handling immigration, I guess, right? I don't know. So all I know is I can't go into somebody else's country and live illegally. That's what I do know. Okay. I do know that. But come on, phone. I don't know what's going on. They're using all the internet. These people are using all the damn internet. So I can't even tell. Oh, I don't know if we're good. I have no idea if we're good or not, y'all. But with all of the news people that are out here, the bugs are starting to be disrespectful. With all of the news people, driving and got her cell phone. So I'm walking further away. The girl driving has her cell phone. Okay, I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm like, you rude as hell in person, right? You can't say hi, but if I was white, he would say hi. But anyway, what I did was I walked away from. I'm walking away from the location. I'm closer. The closer I am to all these news places, I'm at these news media, the trucks. See the truck with the thing? Where's that? Where's my finger? You see the truck with the thing? You see the truck? He's taking all the internet. They're taking all the internet. It's so funny to me how people will stare me in my eyeballs, but they won't speak. Latinos will speak. Shout out to my Latin people. Y'all know we connected that way. The only country that speaks Espanol is where I'm from. It's just going in circles. But that is down there. So I passed one block. I'm in my car. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna try to drive further, but I just don't know. I really don't think I should go anywhere. What I should do is sit on this rock and tell you all I was trying to tell you before my the video was being disrespectful. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me sit out here and tell y'all what I know. Because I don't know what you all got. So let me, what time is it? 4:32. Okay. And then I'm gonna head down there. He refused to look at me. Bro, you ain't gotta be racist. You about as brown as I am, okay? So whether your tan is fake or not, you are a news person, and I'm walking, I'm looking right at him. I was up on his car, and he didn't look. Maybe he was like, "Oh my god, she gonna rob me! Oh my god, I don't want you dead." So what I was told today is they say, "Good evening." I was told that Nancy Guthrie was working on a piece from the Epstein file. So people in the community are just talking. So what do you think it was? What do you think it was? I really wish that y'all could have heard Mr. Gomez talking. Oscar Gomez, right? He's with Univision. I really wish that y'all were able to hear him speak. But because and phone dying, because I was at the T of where her house is, they're taking all of the internet. It's like when I went to the inauguration for President Obama and my phone, every time I cut my phone off, it went off. Every time I cut my phone on, it went off. I was like, I saw Denzel at the gym at the Four Seasons at the first inauguration, President Obama's first inauguration. I saw Denzel on the treadmill. I tried to cut my phone off, it went off. Cut my phone on, it went off. So I know that they can control technology if they want. We know that. They can control technology. So I have no internet when I'm down there. So I was told multiple times, and it has been released through someone at Pima County Sheriff's Department that there wasn't any forced entry. Now, Oscar said, "Well, do you think somebody just she opened a door for someone?" I'm like, "Well, since her phone was left there, then they need to pick up her phone and not pick up her phone like this. But of course, they're going to check her phone. Her phone was left there. Anything that they can check as far as tech, that is as far as technology, they're going to check it." Then Oscar said, "Do you think it was the cartel?" I'm like, he was like, "We're only an hour away from the Mexican border." I'm like, "It could be that too." So he said, I said, "But why would the cartel take her?" And he was like, "Well, they asking for 6 million. They asked for 4 million, then they asked for 6 million." And I was like, "But how is that a connection?" Well, with everything that is happening with the government, he was like, they're not making as much money. So now he's educating me on things per Mexico connected to America, right? Because I didn't connect that. I was like, well, if it was the cartel, blah, why would they take her? You know what I mean? But if there isn't a lot of money and the people coming across the border and back and forth, the drugs and stuff are not being able to flow freely because of the restrictions of this administration, then that can be, who knows? He did say, he asked me, "Did you go over to Annie's?" I was like, "No, it's like 10 minutes away." I was like, "No, I didn't go." He said he went over there because he's with Univision. He's with Univision. So he said he went over there. Okay, it looks like I have internet now here. He said okay, the helicopter's going. Maybe they were looking for something. He said that he went over there and they were there, that the police were over there at Annie's home. Okay, so I'm thinking I have internet. Oh, okay. It's a little slow. It's a little slow, but it's coming in. Okay, it's a little slow. Okay. It's a little slow, but it's here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do a video and of me walk. So it's warm out here. This we have had 80-degree weather and the bugs are like, what's good? Goody, goody, we missed you. So Cindy Johnson said ransom is not the first time I've heard this. So they did ask for two ransom notes. There were two ransom notes. One was for 4 million. When they missed it, they said 6 million, right? Someone said it could have been, they were dressed like ICE. They were dressed like ICE, but there was a shooting in a country that I was in, Africa, and the person dressed like elders in the country, and they did that on purpose. They won't have, if you weren't, now I'm an American, so they out to the police, hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. But the people in these countries don't like the police either. People in Africa don't like the police. People don't people in all these countries don't like the police. But so when foreigners say something about America, oh, the police in your country either. But they could have been dressed like us for a reason. But we can say that the markings on the clothes didn't have any, it had no proof as to what they were wearing. It didn't give anything away if it was Tommy Hilfiger, it had no, it was like the most generic clothes ever, right? And then Oscar was asking me, so what do you think was in that backpack? I was like, that's the same thing I said in my, so the same question I'm asking is the same questions everyone else is asking. So if I'm going to look down here, I'm just going to record. They're not going to know. Not right. I will upload that. I'm just I want to hear what they're saying. They're all waiting for 5 o'clock. Pat from K Gung 9 is ignoring people. I'm a Tucson. I'm Arizonian. But I also know that some people are still very racist in this country, right? It's nice, but there is still a lot of racism here. The racism never went anywhere. It's just that people think that it went somewhere. It didn't go anywhere. Racism didn't go anywhere. It was just hidden. And in certain scenarios, it got more and more. So everyone is focused on this new piece of evidence that has been released, which is the video and the still shots. The helicopter made quite a bit of rounds, was riding around. I don't know if it was, I don't know why they were riding around. If they're looking for someone, we don't know. The police not telling us the information. Because if they tell us something, what's going to happen? They're going to come right to online and say blah 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 blah. Right now, Oscar did say that the police were over at Annie's house again. Calisthenic Life said, "This is like we're watching a movie." That's how I feel. I'm just like, what in the hell is going on here? So after the 5 o'clock news, I'm gonna have to go, right? Because I've only been out here for a few hours, but y'all, today's Tuesday. It's not Friday. It's Tuesday. Now they're getting paid for this. I'm not. Shout out to you all. I'm just grateful that I can share with you all. But I made a conscious decision to not go over to Annie's home. It's 10 minutes away, but of the people are here, right? Most of the now I was supposed to move my car down there. I'm right where I'm at. I'm gonna leave the car right where it is. Because if I walk around with the internet, it's like, mm-mm, mm-mm, you're not getting any of that, girl. So the closer I get to the home, the internet, it just buffering. It's not, they're taking all the internet. And I don't have a hotspot like self typing with me. I just have my internet. I don't ever have a problem like this. But I noticed that when I'm in a certain area, like the duration, they literally, it wasn't the internet they cut down, they're taking more in bandwidth. Yes, I feel like they're taking more and more of the bandwidth. I need to move again. Okay, I will move again because I feel like the bugs are biting. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get my smoothie. I've been running all day. Oh my gosh. I need to take better care of myself. I've been chasing this case. I need to take better care of myself. I've been chasing this case. I left the house. I didn't eat, but I did make a smoothie. Okay. So it's almost 5 o'clock, and they should be, everyone should be talking about the news soon. It's almost 5 o'clock. Oh, shoot. Why the hell did I do that? I didn't one way. Let me close my door for somebody hit my car. People can't drive. All right, so I have my smoothie. It's almost 5 o'clock. The internet is choppy. I'm sorry, the internet has been choppy. The internet is going to be choppy. I'm 2,000 feet elevation. Mm. I'm drinking my smoothie. Y'all, I'm hungry. I mean, I'm trying to lose weight, but I ain't trying to starve my damn self. Have y'all driven a Tesla? I have. And I got it. I'm going to upload that video. Lord Jesus, if that was my car, I wouldn't have any license. Good Lord. Oh, here's a beautiful Sawado. Hmm. Arizona is a beautiful place. And not just Arizona, Tucson. Tucson is a beautiful place. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if it's choppy, but Tucson is an absolutely beautiful place. Except for when things like this happen. When things like this happen, like, Tucson is just like any other I'm not saying good crimes, right? We have our crimes. Some of them aren't as, it's typical stuff. Drugs, come across the border, shooting, 187, typical city stuff, right? But it's a small city. But I think it's because we are so close to the Mexican border that is the give and take, right? Beautiful place, you're close to the Mexican border. There's gonna be some nonsense, right? I don't know. I don't talk about the cartel because I don't know who is the cartel, right? And I don't want to get killed. So sometimes when Latin people say something to me and they say something wrong and it's rude, I just keep walking. I act like I don't hear them. I'm not gonna say something crazy and you part of the cartel and then something then I go up missing. I come up missing. I've lived in New York and New Jersey. I didn't live in the suburbs. I grew up in the city. So I understand certain things that people that grow up in the burbs may not understand. Reading situations. One thing I said to Oscar was, you know, Nancy should have been in a gated community. We should not be able to just walk up to her home. Why is the police there? The police are there is because the family asks for security to keep the media off the property, off the land. They can't do anything about someone using a drone, but I don't know if people knew that there was a security guard. There was I don't know if he was armed, but there was a security guard that was in the house. He left on Sunday. Mm, make sure I'm out the street. Oh, they turned before getting to me. Okay. So he left on Sunday. Now, I don't know if the armed guard asks for more security. The armed guard left on Sunday. We saw him leave. We don't know if he came back. I don't see a vehicle in the driveway. And they added another Pima County Sheriff's vehicle. So I don't know if the security guard said, hey, family, it's a lot of people out there. I think you should ask for the police to, have 24-hour security, right? But we do know that the family did ask for 24-hour security. Mm. They asked for security. I just threw in the 24 hours. They did ask for security for the police to be there because there is so much media out here. Now, I didn't know. I didn't know why. But shout out to Ford Hatch from ABC 15. He told me it's because there's so many people out there, so much oh, let me get my water. There's so much media, there's so many people out here they want to make down there. I got my smoothie in my body. I'm drinking some water. Let me make this shorter and let's see what we have here. Uh-oh. My phone is very low, it's about to die. Jesus Christ. Tucson is wild, wild west. And Elmhurst, everybody there has a gun. Oh, wait. Okay, so let me cut this speaker off. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to have to use the mic from the phone because the phone is dying. So I need to use my power bank. Yeah, y'all, this is just, this is crazy. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep you all. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to keep you all. There we go. The closer I go, the more internet I may lose. But yes, everyone, as long as you're convicted, but that is your Second Amendment right? In the state of, in the United States. Excuse me, it's your Second Amendment right. And, providing that you don't have any issues, then you can exercise that Second Amendment right. There are some people that exercise that Second Amendment right and they're not supposed to have they lost their privilege to their Second Amendment right, but I exercise my Second Amendment right. Yes. I have my pals. And if I wanted to go buy an assault rifle, I don't have any reason to buy one, but I feel like the police and the government and the military aren't the only ones that should have assault rifles. That's just how I feel. You know, it's just like having your license. There is a level of responsibility. You know, you have your license. If you drive drunk, you do this, that privilege. But I just I don't know. As bad as this world is getting, I should be, if I want to go, busy people, mental people are getting their hands on guns, and then, a regular person is penalized because they want to buy one. I don't have a vehicle, as long as you don't have any. That's how I feel. The military and the police shouldn't be the only ones with damn assault rifles. Because if they ever decide to change on us, what the hell are we going to do? We can't fight. Nobody wants that to happen, but damn, we're seeing a lot of things happen in this world that we're like, whoa, that never happened. Oh, this is how life is evolving, and it's not always good. Now they got a cable wire. I don't understand the cable wire, cable people thing, but I guarantee it has something to do with all of this damn internet. And that's just how I feel about certain things, and everybody feels differently. Some people don't even want a gun. Oh my God, I can't have a gun. I don't like guns. Guns scare me. Well, my guns have never gotten up and said, let me go handle this shit for you, girl. No. Never have my guns said that. Oh, thank you. God bless us, the original people. Shout out to you for saying that. Thank you for that. God bless the original people. God bless the black people. All right, so I may lose internet and everything, but we're going to see what happens. We're going to see. In order to have internet, I got to walk up the hill. I'm walking down the hill. Let's see what's going on. Maybe if I keep moving, I could just keep, popping from internet to internet. I have no idea. All right, it's almost 5 o'clock. Okay. See, I can't stop moving. I got to keep moving. Once I stop, it's like, all right, internet. I love his hat. Oh Lord, I'm in the middle of the street. Chubbier guy. All right, let me keep walking. Okay. He was an older. Oh, there he is again. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna be ignorant. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. All right, it's 4:54. El mundo. No, that's not. Yes. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo está usted? Right? Gracias. All right, I'm just gonna be back here eavesdropping. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna be over here eavesdropping. Right? It's almost 5 o'clock. I want to hear the news. Let me stand under the tree. I can't. I can't believe he didn't speak to me. I can't believe that he is Tucson News and he continues to ignore me. I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna write a letter. You ain't gotta treat me like that. All I did was gonna say hi and congratulate you on your beautiful car. Pat from K9 News. But we gonna listen to him. Here we go. I gotta keep moving. All right. I'm just walking back and forth, right? Just back and forth. Okay. So since I have a little internet. I can't that hill. If I go up that hill, I'm definitely losing internet. But her house sits right in the middle. Right? Oh, they must have flew in. You see that? Her house is right at the T. So Sunday, there was an SUV in the parking lot there. And that was the security guard, the highest security guard for the family. And he left on Sunday. But now, yesterday, if you looked at my video yesterday, look, even the one in the Tesla, she recorded. So yesterday, the vehicle, one of these trucks were just right in the front. And yesterday, Sunday. Today, they are in front of both driveways. They're in front of both driveways, you see? And this one. I don't care if I know somebody don't like me, and then I'll be a jerk, and I'm gonna be a jerk because, hey, I live in Tucson too. God damn it. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're waiting for 5 o'clock. We have 2 minutes. 2 minutos. See? 2 minutos. And 5 o'clock news will be coming. Oh wait, what is this? 2 minutos. So that is Telemundo, right? But I guess two of them must be here because I was talking to Oscar Gomez, and he is with uh, Noticiero Arizona. And that is the Latin Unovision, he said he's with. So that is their reporters, right? For Unovision, for the Latin channel. I can't wait until I'm fluent. Now you see him. He speak. I didn't know until I saw Noticiero, right? He looks like a white boy, right? But evidently he has Latin descent because he speaks fluent Espanol. Yeah, they're looking at me. I don't care. This is a free. I'm gonna show you who's looking at me. This one, the one that didn't want to speak to me, right? I'm gonna write a letter by his ass. I am a white woman. I'm just waiting. But I can't believe it. I wish I knew. Y'all remember from White Chicks? Well, my surname is White, so I am a white woman, right? But we're gonna be listening. I'm gonna be eavesdropping. I don't like the way I was treated. I don't like that, and I'm gonna be vocal about that. Because if I'm at your car window, you don't see the reflection. He never looked up. He never looked up. I'm like, well, I
Good
mean,
evening and welcome to Big on 9 News at 5 o'clock. I'm Pat Parrish reporting live from here outside of Nancy
Pat Parrish.
in the Catalina foothills. It is day 10 of the search for the missing 84-year-old, and now a potential big break in this case. Law enforcement today sharing new video and photos of a possible suspect in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. We're going to show you this video now along with the stills. FBI Director Cash Patel releasing this video.
How is he reading?
The message doorbell camera. The video shows a person wearing a ski mask with what appears to be a semi-automatic pistol in front of his waistband. They're also wearing a backpack. They tried to disable the doorbell camera before removing it. Authorities say they do not have that camera. Now, in light of this new video,
Oh, they don't have that camera. He's been placed on the FBI most wanted list. 1-800 call FBI. Do not call 911. You gotta call 1-800 call FBI. Look, everybody being nosy. Look. So, the family believes that Nancy is still alive. They hope someone out there recognizes the person. Bring her home. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Now, I took public speaking. How in the hell? Hey, doggies, look. I was super surprised to see the Tucson reporters, how they just use cell phones and and iPads, which is absolutely insane to me. You want? Okay, all right. So they got a little bit closer. So that's the crazy part. Like when we saw Jonathan Vigliotti, he was memorized, and I was so surprised. This one, look at him. He doesn't have a cell phone. So basically, they said they're just talking about the new evidence, which everyone is talking about. Savannah Guthrie has posted the video to her social media as well, right? And asking for the public to call 1-800, call FBI. Let's listen to the Latin. See, you all got the news in English and in Espanol. See? Gracias. So they're basically talking about the same thing. They're talking about the new evidence. They did say that camera, but they didn't get the coverage. Pima County, I guess they're saying that they didn't get the coverage. I don't know if it's Pima County. This is what Kicking 9 News has just said, that they didn't get the coverage of the camera that he took. But he was caught on camera. So I'm confused as to what camera they took. Yes. What did she say? She said she got to run because she got to be back in 2 minutes. Got to go somewhere else. Okay, but she Korea. She said she had to run. I knew that. I knew that. I'm streaming. Yeah. I'm on YouTube. Travel with Tay Tay. Uh huh. But I'm gracias. Um, I love that he doesn't have a phone, he doesn't have a tablet. No, that's how it used to be.
Well, his dad is also his favorite too.
See, that's where you get it. Yeah, that's good. Mhm. Mhm. They said his father was one, so he knows. Like he knows, right? Mhm. I'm just saying. Cause you see K gun. Okay, we see. Yeah, I mean, if you gonna call, you better call FBI, right? You can get some money.
You can also stay up to date right here on air, but also online at kgun9.com. Post the very latest there.
I'm going to boycott K Gun 9 just because of Pat, because he rude. You would never see me watch K Gun 9 news. I'm boycotting because he ain't got to do me like that. I'm from Tucson. I know I got brown skin and curly hair. Well, a lot of people around here got brown skin and curly hair. Shit, his skin about as brown as mine. Y'all wait till you walk past. He got a mean spray tan or a tan. You wait till you walk past. Mm-hmm. Oh, see? You see? They said, oh, thank you. They don't give me no respect. I had to ask them, is it okay? Uh, This is why I have to, you better be comfortable in your skin. You better be comfortable in your skin in this world. Sorry. You best to be comfortable in your skin in this world. Because if not, people will try to make you feel small. They never said thank you to me. I was like, oh, sorry. They just looked at me like, you, me don't care. You think I care? I don't care. I don't care. Yes, that's the sheriff's department. That is the sheriff's department. So the sheriff's department, Pima County Sheriff, this is Nancy Guthrie's home. We are standing in front of Nancy Guthrie's home. And the sheriff department, they have two vehicles. Oh, they have three now. They have three. Maybe they're relieving one. He might be leaving. They may be relieving him. So the sheriff's department is in front of the driveway. And they are, yeah, he's probably relieving him. So that way, that will keep the media, right, away from the house. Yep. See, I be knowing y'all. Every time I call the FBI, they offer me a job. But I don't, y'all, I will be out there. Oh, God, I will be out there beating up on people. I got a little anger. I got PTSD. So I don't need to work for the FBI, the CIA. I don't need to work for any of them. ICE. I don't need to because I will be doing some bad things. Okay, so Thamali, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. You said what's going on. So this is national news. National news. Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Savannah Guthrie, was kidnapped 10 days ago. I think it was 10 days ago. 8, 9. I think it was 10 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So she was kidnapped from her home right here in Tucson, Arizona. And the family has requested for the Pima County Sheriff's Department to post deputies outside of the home to protect the home for, to keep all these nosy people out, right? The farthest I walked is where you see these things right here, right? I'm not going up in nobody's yard, but hey, there was a paid, the family had a paid guard inside the house. His SUV was parked back here in the driveway, and on Sunday he left. We have not seen him return, but I guess so many people were outside, and so much media, so many people were outside that he was in the house. I don't know how he was in the house, right? Because I would have been looking around. I don't know. I'm just nervous. Like when I'm in places and things happen, it's like I feel the energy of the person or something. But I don't know if he saw all these people that were out here and he said, okay, y'all need to ask the police to come. But the family did ask the Pima County Sheriff's Department to come and sit outside to make sure all of these people will not go inside. But yes, we are live and on location at in Tucson, Arizona, right? Okay, so y'all see this? Now these people are talking, right? So evidently they know this news reporter. So they talking. Now one time will that dude talk to me. Y'all wait till he walk past. You wait till he walk past. Yeah, y'all, he browner than I am. I am. Yo soy africana. ¿Sí? ¿Por qué? ¿Ah? Gregory. Sí. Yo soy africana. Man African la. Yes. So what? I can't. Y'all don't come on here with your nonsense, okay? Don't come on here with your racist white nonsense, okay? Yes, I am African. Is that a problem? You say I'm an African, boo, but I was born here in America, okay? Yes, I am not first generation, second generation, okay? This country was built on my ancestors' back. The slaves that made your life so great. So if you want to come on here with nonsense, I'm not that YouTuber. I will block your ass. Okay? Go spread your little white ass hate somewhere else, okay? And shout out to ICE, because ICE is getting all of these immigrants out. If you are illegal, then you should be out. So, yeah. Why? What year were you born? You see how ignorant people are? Look, so Chuck, I feel bad for you, Chuck. I really do. Because 9 times out of 10, you sitting at home, fat. You ain't seen your PP in so long, right? And you just gotta spread hate because you're not getting any love anywhere else. You can say what you want, nigga. I am a black woman born here in America. I'm not a fucking foreigner. Okay? My surname is fucking Irish, which shows that I'm a descendant of the motherfucking slaves. Okay? So get your little white ass out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry nobody wants to touch you or look at you. I'm so sorry that you hate the skin that you're in, that you gotta go and spread hate somewhere else. But you gonna get the fuck off my page with this shit. Okay? Yes. Don't get mad because I speak different languages. I was born here. And I'm not a other foreigner, first generation, second generation. No. You said what year was I born in? You know that melanin don't crack, right? So I'll let you guess. How old am I? How old am I? I'll let you guess because with this beautiful melanin, you can't tell, right? I know, I know. We are looking to find Nancy Guthrie. Yes, I'm from the East Coast, baby. I'm from the East Coast, but I live in heaven now. I live in heaven. Tucson is so beautiful. Minus all of this, this is a beautiful place. Tucson is a beautiful, beautiful place. A beautiful place. He's I got the thing of approval. You good? Yeah. I mean, the thing is black people can't be racist, boo. Okay. Let me just educate you. Racism is when you're racist, you can oppress a whole people. Have black people not been oppressed in America? I mean, I'm going to speak on something specifically. When I was in high school, there was my guidance counselor told me that I couldn't go to a specific school. You know why? Because he said it was too expensive. He had no idea how much my family had and that my mother had excellent credit, but that's what he told us. And then when I graduated and recently, when I moved out here, I decided to create a foundation to give back to these same black children that were in the high school that I was in. And the supervisor was a white woman, and the supervisor I give packets of the applications, and what happens? Nothing. I contact her, she's dodging my call. Finally, I call. I'm in the West Coast, she's on the East Coast. Finally, I reach her. She answered the phone. Hi, Miss White. Yes, I'm a white woman. Hi, Miss White. No, she didn't even say hi. She answered the phone and she said, Miss White, I didn't give any of the applications to my guidance counselor. Why? This is your white children do not go to this predominantly black school, and someone that graduated and started a foundation wanted to create a way for students that are doing good in school to receive money, and you don't even give the applications to your. Why I feel like something is crawling on me. There's bugs out here, y'all. I'm a city girl. I just don't understand. I'm trying my best, okay? But how in the world do you decide not to give applications to students and you're the supervisor of the guidance department? So I know I don't have to sit here and say in America that we're not railroaded. I know that. Black Wall Street proves that. That was domestic terrorism on American soil, right? So just get off my page with that. Yes, yo soy africana, man African la, man American la. If you don't like it, you could just get off my page, okay? Thank you kindly. Arizona is beautiful, Rain. I'm telling you. I can be prejudiced, but I can't be racist. So, no, we can't. We can't. We cannot. We cannot. Can black people oppress a whole group of people? No. So let me just say this. Are we not here for Nancy? Why do y'all come on here talking about race? I mean, you can tell that by my voice that I'm an African woman. So why are you here? Why are you here? Are you that miserable with your life? Are we not talking about Nancy? Just get the fuck off my page. That's all you have to do is get your fucking white ass off of my page. If you don't like what I'm saying, I just don't understand the people that got so much hate. Are you afraid that? Are you mad that America is getting a little bit more browner? Are you inferior to us? Because I sure as hell don't go on white people's pages and just you we black. What? What is wrong with you all? I don't have. I swear. I swear. So look, beat it. How about this? How about this? I just don't like ignorant ass people. That's what I don't like. I don't like ignorant ass people. And you want to come on here and talk about race and whatever, I'm going to educate your little white ass. Okay? I'm going to educate your little white ass. And you don't have any home training. They're like, oh, you're ignorant. Da, da, da. You don't have any home training because I know to not go in someone's house and be disrespectful. But how many of y'all pieces of shit come on people's channels and just talk crap? Whether it's about working out, whether it's about eating, you're just showing how miserable you are in life. Day Day, take that misery somewhere else. No, I didn't. Go back to the comments. Why would I just start talking? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. It's okay. I'm gonna let them go. Good. Bye bye. Good riddance. Now, what I was talking about was my interaction with one of the news people. Yes, I was talking about that. But for people to say, oh, you're always talking about race, America was built on racism. So now we want to act like no one's racist? Come on. Come on. That's what I don't understand. Like, I'm out here. It's not a lot of black people out here. It's not a lot of black people out here. But I can say this. These are the nicest white people I have ever met out here. The majority of the people out here are extremely nice. Now maybe they're all high and drunk, right? You can go to it. You go to Pizza Hut and get some beer, and you go to Chipotle and get a mojito. The DUIs out here are ridiculous. They don't. So over there, they take your license and this, that, and the third. They will take your license, but they have these breathalyzer machines. So I noticed that because I'm a city girl, right? So coming down, living down south and moving to the West Coast, I'm understanding America and how it works in different states. And some states you can go and get alcohol. You can go and get the dispensaries. The weed is legal here. You can go and get weed. People are so nice here. The joke is always say they're all high and drunk. But the majority of the people are nice here. I can't say that they're not. They're not. But you do come into contact with some people that are miserable with their lives, and then you let them be miserable. I mean, I live in heaven. Why the hell would I be miserable? This is what I see all the time. Why the hell would I be mad? No, no, no. No, no, no. Sometimes I will go off on them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not one of those YouTubers. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's making a whole lot of money from, and I will call out the nonsense. I will. If you bold enough to come on someone's public page and talk crap, then I'm bold enough to cuss your dumb ass out. That's just what it is. Jesus and Allah and the prophet and who else? The ancestors are still working on me, okay? I'm still human. And we see what it is. People are afraid to drive their, what's the name, truck? What did they say? The cyber truck. People are afraid to wear their Obama stuff. And I'm like, what? Is really that bad out there? I don't even talk about politics. The most I talk about politics is when people come on my channel and talk about it. You can ask, if you speak to any of my family members and they ask about politics, you know what I say? It's above my pay grade. Right? It's above my pay grade. So, but I will say certain things and people come on, oh, she only talk about race, I'm out of here. Well, if you come on a live that's over an hour and you hear me call somebody out, then yeah, I'm calling someone out. But yeah, you don't know me, so I'm not going to judge them. They're no name or fake name, fake no face. This is how trolls get down. they're not bold enough to come and say something with their face or whatever. It's easy to hide behind a keyboard and say whatever you want to say about someone. But that's the world that we live in now, right? And this is why people are getting their asses whooped left and right. That's just what they do. I could say whatever, and they say it in public, and then they get beat the fuck down. I'm like, well, I guess you shouldn't have been talking shit. I can't believe you say. So, but now back to this. I don't thank you for. Oh no, no, you can go. Sorry about that. I saw you yesterday.
Oh,
I'm
did
gonna be out
you?
here walking with you tomorrow.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
I do the same day. Oh, is he on camera?
I don't know. Do you know who that is?
No. I
Me
don't
either.
live in India.
I don't either. Do you watch the news?
Yeah, I do,
Yeah.
but I don't live here. I'm only here 2 months.
Ah,
so
you a snowbird. Good for you.
snowbirds, so
Good
I
for
need to
you.
get out and walk every day. So what station are you on?
Oh, I'm an influencer, just YouTube.
You're an influencer.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to encourage people to travel, but I do like true crime. So I was like, I'm this close. I'm intrigued like everyone else.
It's just, I'm praying for her every day. It's just
Every-
heartbreaking. I have cried more than once.
Yeah.
It's,
And so you know her. You've met her. Okay.
no, the
Just
woman
just the fact
the
that.
woman I stay with knows her.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. To me, it's inconceivable
Correct.
that someone would do this to an 84
Or eight. That's what I said.
no matter what the reason. I
That's
can't.
what I said.
I mean,
People.
I'm 81. I can't fathom.
Look at you.
I just, I can't.
No. I
It's
mean,
heartbreaking.
it is.
really.
It is. And people online will say these things, and it's only because she's a celebrity. I'm like, this could be anyone who, any 84. If you come and take the 80, for whatever reason it happened, she's still 84. That could be someone's grandmother. But I just realized that some
I
people,
have 2 great grandkids.
Yes.
It's like, why would you do that? I don't know.
people are wicked. People are absolutely wicked.
Is this person with you? Or?
No,
Oh,
I'm by myself.
oh, okay.
But I think he's live now. So I
think
saw
he is
his
too.
car, right? I didn't know it was his car. The Mustang, the Mach 3.
Oh,
Yes, very nice. And of course I have this high class taste because I'm like, ooh, that's the car. I have not had a car payment in over 15 years.
good for you.
Right?
Good for
I will not purchase a car until I purchase property. And I love Arizona, so Arizona will be home. I need to purchase something here.
Oh, good idea.
But I drove past it. I'm like, oh, I like this car. So I didn't know it was his car. He drove past it. I'm like, that's the car. And one of the guys from ABC 15 said, that's Pat from Ukraine.
Oh,
And I
from
was
Key
like,
what night?
Hey.
Oh,
So I was walking past the car, and I'm looking, and he was. So I thought he would look up. He never looked up, and I'm like, and I've been just trying to say hi.
right.
He won't look at me. I said, oh, that anchor money must be good.
That must be really good. And he doesn't have to talk to anybody.
Which is sad because you're in the community.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And you think, I've had some people stop me because I've been, I walk all the way around there. And I've had a couple of women stop me and ask if I would be willing. I said, I don't know her. And no,
Oh, to speak. Yeah, I don't.
They were so nice. They were, they were just really nice.
Yeah.
Not pushy,
Just asking.
and they were just kind. And so he ignored you.
Mhm.
That's too bad.
Because if I catch your window,
You should look.
because I was looking, I was like, oh my God, he's in the car. So,
Okay, you saw that.
Yep.
No, I did not.
What's your name, ma'am?
Terry. Shantae, what a pretty name.
Thank you.
Well,
I have an
hope
aunt
you
named
keep-
Terry.
You have a who?
An aunt named Terry.
Well,
Yeah.
you keep influencing Shantae.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's food, fitness, and travel.
That's right. And
Okay.
and then you'll be walking all over in your 80s.
Like you. I want to be like you when I grow up.
All right.
Take care. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to talk to. There was someone that was walking past, and I. Hi.
How are you?
Good in yourself.
Very well, thank you.
Oh, I hear an accent.
Oh, you do. You do. I'm from around here.
Are you from around Australia?
No,
Where is it? UK?
Kentucky.
Hold on. I hear an accent and then I don't hear an accent. He said Kentucky. What's your,
From London.
from London? I go back and forth to Africa, so I hear a lot of people from the UK.
Oh my
One of my
God.
closest friends, he lives in Leeds.
Leeds.
Yeah, I don't.
He's
I think, or his son plays basketball there.
yes, they speak funny up there.
He said that that's how you could tell
Oh,
the
very
difference.
funny. Yorkshire, that is all YA and all that.
Take care. Cheerio.
Take it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So everyone is here, guys. Everyone is here. I love it. So he's from the UK. Thank you so much, Kay, for the gift. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. So let me just give you all an update. So I'm out here at Nancy Guthrie's home. Thank God that Kimberly Duncan, thank you so much for the torch. Thank God that the internet is hanging in there now, right? Um, so I was talking to a woman. I saw her walk in yesterday. She said she's only here 2 months. She's a snowbird. I had to make sure I kept her off camera, right? And she's a snowbird, but she said the person that she said she cried a couple times. She was like, I've cried a couple times, and it's not. And she said she's 81. So this woman was out here walking, right? 81. I'm telling y'all, this is the most active adult community I've ever seen in my life, and that is one of the things that anytime someone comes here, I take them to one of my favorite gyms. You know, they have chair yoga. They have all these different type of exercises and exercise classes, and it's for everyone. And I feel like the people, like Nancy was 84, and I feel like Nancy was active. You know, of course you get a little bit, you get older, and I mean you start moving a little bit slower, but still she was 84. And I know that the gym I go to, this guy is 85 and he does racquetball. Is it pickleball. They are serious about their pickleball. Okay, they was like, you should come. I'm like, y'all too serious. Y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all be yelling at me. Girl, you don't know what you're doing. But because it's such an active adult community, it's nice out here. We have X amount of months that's cold, but other than that, it's absolutely beautiful. We have a few months that's really hot. They say it's hell, but I like it because I can go to my pools outside. I like walking in the heat. I'm a sun child. I'm a child of the sun. Okay, so yes, I love that. Happy Tuesday. We do hope that her mom is found. Okay, so they're not recording. Let me show you all this. So they have updated the flowers they put here. Please pray, bring her home. The colored rocks. This has been here since Sunday. So they have updated that. And someone says, my question is, how did that? They haven't found her yet. It seems like to me somebody's not doing their job. So I can't say that. And the only reason why I'm not going to say that, James Patzelli, is because Arizona, look at this desert, right? Earlier when I was talking to Oscar Gomez from Univision, there was a girl named Isabel Salis. Isabel Salis was taken from her bedroom, right? From her bed, the window was open. I think it took some time for them to find her, but eventually, I don't know how long it was, they found her, but it was only bones. So, you know, in the movies how they talk about, you know, if you want to hide a body, hide him in the desert, this, that, and the third. After X amount of days, it's bones. We have javelinas. I don't know if javelinas eat bodies, right? I don't know. Maybe they're herbivores. We have coyotes. I think there's a mountain lion out in the mountains. We have, there are quite a bit of animals. And then the elements will break down the body. So by the time they find the bones and things like that, the person can be way long gone. And especially if they are dropped from the beginning of where Tucson ends all the way up to Phoenix, Lord Jesus, that's just vast. That's just vast. That's just vast land. No, they haven't found her unless between now and the time that they have done the 5 o'clock news. No, they have not found her. What the newest update is is that, the video, so all the news people are speaking about the video and sharing the pictures and trying the still pictures that the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Department has released. So that's what everyone is pushing out there. So if anyone can find out exactly who that person is. Now, the what the person picked up to put over the screen was this. To put over, sorry, I'm on a mountain, 2,000 elevation. But they, this is what's like of what he picked up to put over top of. You remember at the end of the video, he was looking for something? It looks like that's what he used to put over top of the camera. But the sad thing is he was already, well, the great thing is he was already caught, right? But the camera that he took from the person behind me, right, Pat, from KGUN 9 News, he said on the news, he said that they weren't able to get the coverage for that. But I think they're gonna keep trying. That's the great thing about technology. That's the great thing about technology, right? Tap that screen, guys. There's 291 people in here. Tap, 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 double tap, double tap, double tap. The great thing about technology is they're going to be able to track whatever. We're hoping, right? We're hoping. Now, many people are saying like, man, it's been 10 days. She's not alive. But if this was organized crime, then they would have doctors, a body, a dead person to a kidnapper is worth nothing, right? So I can't, we just don't know. We don't know. Someone, Oscar Gomez from Univision asked me, did I go over to Annie's home? Like, she's 10 minutes away from here. And I was like, no, I don't want to go over there. He was like, the police are there. They're searching again. I'm like, oh my God. So greetings from Northern Arizona. We live in heaven, right? So I don't know if they can ping it. I know that they probably have to go through the back channels to get the content that's on the camera. I feel like that's what they did in order to, with the footage that was released. But who knows what the FBI can do and who are the hackers that they have to, we don't know. We don't know, but we are in hope. We're hoping and we're praying. But I'm saying that if it was organized crime, then we will hope that they will keep her alive until, until they get the money, right? Let me see. What's really strange, they found blood on the porch. They did not talk about anything in her house. Why is that? Well, the police are not going to tell us anything anyway. Why? Because we're going to come right to social media and tell, right? And then someone can get away, right? So they're not going to tell us anything. They're like, y'all ninjas can't be trusted. Media cannot be trusted, okay? As soon as y'all get information, y'all want to release it. Y'all want the stats. So no, we're not telling y'all anything, right? Oh, he's riding around. I thought he went home. He was just here. Oh, look at these. They have been guapo. For those who like Latinos, they are guapo. Right? Okay, so thank you for that, Moram. Thank you. Say Nancy is, not was. Thank you for that, because we do hope and pray that she is still alive. Thank you for that. I will try to remember that when I'm speaking. Not Nancy was, but Nancy is, right? So people have their own speculations as to what has happened. They're saying, what if it's the cartel because of what has happened, what's going on in America? So a lot of money and them rugs are not coming forward, this, that, and the third. They're not being able to come across the border. So is it that? I'm like, oh, I don't know, right? I mean, I kind of wish I was part of the cartel, but I know sooner or later that they would kill me because, I have a little hit list, but that's neither here nor there, right? But I'm not part of the cartel. I'm too scared. Because I know if I launder their money for 10 years, they're going to kill me after 10 years. They're going to say, this girl know too much. But, so, the analogies that are out there, or the scenarios that are out there, is the cartel. Oh, but they left this open. Oh, he's coming. Okay. All right. So you see? 24-hour security. Okay, so let me see. Someone said, so If it had to do with the cartel, then people will think that no, she's no longer in Arizona. Now, someone did say that there wasn't, if there was blood in the house, unless Pima County Sheriff's released it, if someone mysteriously released the information, if there was blood in the house, they're not going to tell us. But there was blood on the steps. But did y'all notice in the video that there was a gun? So I was just talking to Oscar Gomez, and I was like, he had a gun. He was like, what? I was like, that's a gun. Look at the video, you all. He had a gun. He had a gun in the holster. So when Oscar looked at it, he was like, oh, that's a weapon. I said, yes. Now, women, we will analyze a picture. Like, you take a picture, we zooming in the background, looking at, right? I don't know who else does that, right? But there was a gun. He had a gun. He had a gun. So, but he didn't look young. He looks like he has a different gait. He has some people have unique walks, right? He looks like he's a little bow-legged. He wasn't steady on his feet. Maybe he just missed a step or whatever. But we also know when people do this, the mastermind is not there. They hire ignorant, special, easily influenced people that want to be a part of something. That's who they use to do these things, right? So, I he was fully covered up. I just hope that someone knows him and someone will say, oh, hey, that's so and so and so and so. Because at this point, everyone is just asking the public for help because I feel like, yes, I don't feel like Pima County and the FBI are not doing their job. I do not feel like that, right? But we also got to realize that this is true crime, right? Because it's a kidnapping, but this is not TV. We're looking at it, but this is not TV. This is, see, they're recording. She recorded me like I was on the news. They be like, damn, what the hell she got on? She got on workout clothes. But this is not TV, right? So, it's going to take time for them to test things, to find out. And we're just, we live in this microwave generation where we just want everything now. We want it now. We want it now. Cases take time. Court cases take time. Whenever they do find whomever, it's going to take time before it goes to court, right? So these cases, them investigating, it takes time. And we just have to be patient with that. But that's not the society we live in. So, of course, I ain't gonna say the one thing, but the thing where they said it wasn't, multiple people confirmed that somebody inside the Pima County Sheriff's Department released that there wasn't any, God, I can't even think of the word entry. It wasn't any forced entry. Well, that is something. Are y'all moving?
No.
Okay. Because I'm behind someone's car. But they're from Washington. That it wasn't any forced entry. So if there isn't any forced entry and they stayed for 40 minutes, all of those things make a difference. Robbers are in and out. They're in and out, in and out. They don't spend 40 minutes. How many times have we seen a video of a movie and they're like, oh, you got to be in and out. Ocean's 11, any type of Italian job, they're in and out. When they're doing crimes, they're in and out. So the fact that this person stayed 40 minutes, what was in that backpack? Because it was packed. What was in the backpack? Are you with Omar Gomez? No. Okay. So what was in the backpack, right? That backpack was full. But, okay, so let me read these comments. Did y'all see the gun? He had a gun. I keep on feeling like she is out of the state of Arizona. And I know some people feel like that. I'm trying not to be pessimistic, Patty June. I am pessimistic, Patty. I'm trying to be optimistic, Ollie, right? Because I don't want this woman to be gone. Most of these people that live here are retired. You see? They were tired. I can't imagine how they feel now. Everybody just wants her home. You enjoy y'all walk.
Thank you.
Greetings, young people. She got an attitude. She got an attitude. Some people just miserable, right? They have all this money. Oh no. It was just me then. It was just me. You see? It was just me. So when people say, "Oh, she always talk about race," if you are not brown, if you're not black, you have no idea what we lived through. But did you all remember seeing the show? What was his name? Ice Cube had a show called Black or White. Google it. They had one season. That white family was traumatized because they made them into black people, and though that white family was traumatized, they had one season and never did it again. That was the first reality show. Google it. Black and White reality show by Ice Cube. So I know what it is. How much blood did they say they found? I know they said they found some blood on the porch, and if it checked and it checked back to her DNA. Now, why didn't they find any in the house? You know, if he had a gun and he got in the house, she's 84. It's not like she's gonna fight, right? Even if she did, like, the person I talked to today was a physical therapist. I had to go to physical therapy today, and she was like, I work with 84-year-olds. They're not fast. They complainers. They this, they're that. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when she got to the door, she fought. We don't know. But if someone has a gun and you wake up to someone that has a gun and you wake up to them barrels in your eyes, you may listen to what they're saying and you may not fight back. Nobody knows. No one knows. I don't know if they found a third camera. I know that they found something on the roof. We knew that. They had that camera, but the camera that he took, they said that the news guy right here, KGUN 9 News, I heard him say that they didn't have the footage for that. I agree. Jim O'Connor, I wish this was better circumstances, but that's beautiful. It is beautiful here. And I say that too. Look at the mountains. I hope that you're getting a nice clear picture because I'm on the mountain. I'm at 2,000 plus square feet. So sometimes the internet is very sketchy. It was very sketchy today. Let me see. They are searching because they didn't do a good amount of searching when they were there before. They kind of brushed off the scene and felt like she might have just walked out of the house. So the helicopter was here today. The helicopter was here today and it did like 5 or 6 laps around. So it must have been searching a perimeter, right? And now it's gone. There's a drone there, right? So people are still searching, right? There's a drone there. They're in the backyard looking. I don't know what Pima County Sheriff's Department did. Tap that screen, tap that screen. It's 10%, 10% of likes and 90% of the people in here. So, time to call in the. I mean, would it hurt? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Bisbee in a few weeks. Welcome. Come on over to Arizona. I had said this before my channel that I felt like the person walked up to the door, probably rang it, and she opened the door because I don't feel as if there was a break. She just opened the door. So that's what Oscar said. Oscar Gomez said the same thing. Like, did she just open the door? I'm not opening my door at 2 o'clock. Sorry, I'm not. Without checking my cameras. I'm not. I'm not opening not one blessed door before at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to check my cameras and I'm going to say from my cameras, what the fuck do you want? Who are you and what the fuck do you want? I'm sorry, excuse my French. I have a potty mouth, right? But that's what no. Honestly, and I'm going to say this. This is not in no, this is in no way, shape, or form disrespectful to Savannah. But what I'm going to say is, we do hope she's still alive. We just hope that, in good spirit, she may be, and in good health, she may be it's been 10 days, right? She's not going to want to You can't get. They're not going to be comfortable laying on. All right, they blinking lights, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm a mole. You know, they blinking lights. These lights are blinking. I don't want them to back up. I don't want to get ran over. Um, but like Oscar said, you know, she may be a little bruised, she may be a little beat up, something, but as we just hope that she's still alive. And at least she knows, you know, because all you could think about is like a movie from the kidnap or like somebody's that's been kidnapped. You can only think about the movie, like, oh, she's there, you know, they're looking at the TV, they're going off like, oh my God, your picture, you know, that's all we could think about is like the movies, right? Because this is bizarre. This is surreal. It's surreal. You seem too strong to be in the cartel. I'm not in the cartel. That's probably why the cartel would. I'm not a follower. I'm not a follower. I got robbed, assaulted, um, scammed in a country in Africa 5 years ago during COVID, and I've been fighting them ever since. I've been to the FBI. Every time I go to the FBI, they offer me a job. You should work for us. I'm like, man, I will be out here chasing continental Africans. But that's my trauma, right? That's my trauma. If I worked for ICE, I wouldn't chase the Latinos. I would be chasing the continental Africans because that's who hurt me. So it's trauma. People out there, we have trauma. But how many of our people, how many people that have trauma, period, no matter what nation you are, how many people are going to go to a therapist or try to work on their trauma, recognizing their trauma? I recognize what I've been through. I recognize the hate that's in my heart and who it's for, and I know where it comes from. And I'm trying to work on it. I think it's never going to come to fruition until this case is over, but it just shows that there's some wicked people out there. These were Black Americans and continental Africans, but I was assaulted and robbed by continental Africans, by my private security. So when I say that when things happen to you, or things happen to people, most of the time, 9 times out of 10 is from someone that knows you. I I think honestly, I don't think that. So yeah, I think if I was in the cartel, they probably would kill me. Like, or they will make me a general, one or the other. But I don't want to go down that road. Do I have it in me? Absolutely. Gambia has woken up the devil in me. I could probably be the queen of the Gambia, not the queen of the South, and have a pote. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And for those that know that show, you know what I'm talking about, right? I could. I probably could. You go through some things and it wakes up the devil in you and you start thinking like, could I do that? Oh, I don't want to go to prison, but could I do that? That's me. I don't This is her house. I don't want to really move because then I may lose my internet. But this is her house. She has two parking lots. I'm at two driveways. It's like a circular driveway. Back here is the guest house. So if you all saw, like there was a house, that's the main house. And then you saw from the aerial view, you saw another house. That's the house. That is like a guest house. They call it an on-site suite. I don't know what white people call it. But the new builders call it a next gen house and things like that. In Africa, they call it a guest house. It's separate from the regular house. So that's why I call it a guest house. Some people may call it a pool house, different things, different strokes for different folks. But I don't think it was out of cheapness. Like, we're living, right? We're living, we're going on about our business. We feel like robots. You get up, you go to work, you come home, you kiss the children, you go to the gym, and then you do it all over again, right? Like a robot. So a lot of times I forget. I'm like, oh, I need to put, my fraud alert back on my account. I need to write the letter to this. So I think it may have just been a someone forgot. Oh, the subscription, we didn't fill. But this is why I said in my first video when I came out here on, I think it was Saturday, it was the first time I came out here. When I came out here on Saturday, the first thing I said was, check on your grandmother, check on the elders in your community, right? Hey, what did I say? I met this woman, I was with this woman on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Monday. Yesterday, and I was talking to her about this because she was like, how was your weekend? I was like, oh, I was at Nancy Guthrie house all weekend. And she said to me, I was like, I said, she was like, yeah, I have a Ring camera. I said, is your subscription up to date? She said, no. I said, your family, your children all have a college degree. Tell them that you need it. She was like, because I'm poor. I said, she was like, it's not even $4. It's three, mine is $3. I said, okay, you're saying that you're having financial issues. Then tell your children to fit, because you don't live in the best neighborhood, right? She doesn't live in a nice neighborhood. So I'm like, we gotta let go this false sense of security. Look at this house. This Nancy, I'm going to say was because this is in past tense. Nancy was on TV multiple times, right? Savannah did. I read on Saturday, I read the article, Daughter of the Desert. She was saying how beautiful it is. And it is. But at night it gets dark. And what do we know? The freaks come out at night. So the sad thing is I take everything when something happens. I always try to use it as a teaching moment, right? Probably because I'm a teacher. I have a degree in teaching, but I'm not a teacher. But I have a degree in teaching, and I use it as a teaching moment. Like, check on your elders. Hey, mom, is your thing up to date? Send me this information. Now, the woman I was talking to, she was like, well, my son set it up. Well, he set it up. Then you need to remind him to pay the bill. Remind him to pay the bill. And if it's only $3, 3 times 12 is what? 36? 3, 12, 3, 3, 6, 36. Tell them to pay that. People spend $36 on food when they go to the supermarket, go to the fast food place. Pay it. And if you, I feel like she should have been living in a gated community. She should have been, yes, this is nice. Yes, this is nice. But now we see someone may have been watching her, right? If she was in a gated community, none of us would be out here like this. Because security would be like, y'all don't live here, get the F out. Okay, so, okay. No, it's not snowy here. There's no, it was snow in the mountains, right? In the mountains, it was snow. When it's rainy in the valley, you will see snow on the mountains. Yes, but no, not in Tucson. It doesn't rain here. TMZ released what he looks like, and it looks a little bit, oh, I'm not going there. So I'm going to tell y'all this. The reason why I'm not going to go online and say it looks like anyone or it could have been this person, and because Monday I was talking to someone and the person said, my son is in Sione's class. That's his teacher. My son is his student. And the son is like, why are they blaming him? He's such a good guy. But in the video I posted just before, well, yeah, it was a video I uploaded. In the video I uploaded, I talked about and showed you all a picture of a woman that lived in Neptune City, New Jersey, and she was a teacher, and she was unalive due to mistaken identity, right? They came to her home. They were trying to unalive. They were looking for drugs, and when by the time they realized that they were in the wrong apartment, they were already gone, right? Because if you are going to unalive someone, you are not in the right state of mind. If you're going to unalive someone, we don't know what's going on in that mind and that heart. You trying to build up that anger, whatever. We don't know. But they were too far gone to stop. They were too far gone to stop. And they unalived this woman. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because her fiance and her had an argument, like many couples do. Now, what did they do? Oh, he did it, this, that, and the third, and everybody's blaming him. That destroyed that man's life. So until the police or the FBI or both of them arrest someone, I'm not going to sit there and throw someone under the bus. They throw black people under the bus all the time, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to tell you all what I hear, and we're going to wait for the police.
Live outside Nancy Guthrie's house, day 10 of the investigation. More on those images released that may lead to a suspect, and more on the Bitcoin account activity there. That's next at 6.
Oh, shit. Y'all hear that? Oh, y'all heard that? Activity on the Bitcoin account. Well, the family said that they were willing to pay, right? The family said that they were willing to pay. So they said activity on the Bitcoin account. Ooh. Okay, okay. All right, so let me see. Yeah, we do have guns in our state. Yes, TMC, and I mean, it's our Second Amendment right. And I have more than one pal pal. Hey, little doggy. How you doing?
She's good. How are
You
you?
good? Hi.
She's interested in treats. Do you have any?
I do not. Walking around with dog treats in my pocket. I need to bring some.
Yes.
Everybody walks past with their dogs.
Dog.
You know, these dogs are living a better life than me. They need to give me some treats. Take care. Okay. Okay. So, okay. All right. So, sorry. I'm reading the comments. Shelty Dog says, anyone able to see the model gun from the grip? I'm just reading the comments. So this is if they have footage of this guy entering the house, why don't they have footage of the mom coming home? This is fake. Who said that they don't have footage of the mom coming home? And from what they say, she went in. Nancy, supposedly Nancy was dropped off here in the garage. They said she went in through the garage. So that's the front door, right? And they may have footage. We don't know. The police are not going to tell us anything because what we're going to do, we're going to go to social media and we're going to be, all of us going to be journalists. Okay, it looks like a 45 or 9 millimeter. Okay. Greetings from Phoenix. Hey from Phoenix. Hi, sorry. Oh, you getting carried. Look at you. Oh, sorry. I hope he's not talking. Okay. My bad. I don't think he's going. I'm over here running my mouth. They looked at me like, okay. Greetings from Phoenix, Arizona in the house. If they see satellite, they will find them. I hope it's not, right? We hope that the thing is like I said, when things like this happen, most of the crimes are done by someone that knows you. It's 258 people in here. Tap that screen. It's only 58 likes. Tap that screen. Charlie, I agree. Why can't they use a satellite? Do you use satellite to track cell phones? Oh, that's a good idea, Joshua. Charlie, I agree. Why can't they use satellite? Do you use satellite to track cell phones and people all the time? They okay. I see what you're saying. They do use satellite to track people all the time. They could take pictures of satellite images of people's homes, houses, lives. Ooh, I thought that was a real dog. That is a purse. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting, Joshua. They could take pictures out. And all of these things take time, right? Now, I love putting a puzzle together. That's probably why I would be good police, but not out in the streets.
Could go a long way in helping find Nancy Guthrie and whoever abducted her. Now, first, I want to talk to you about the very latest on that alleged ransom note. Remember, the deadline came and went yesterday at 5 o'clock. One of the outlets that received that email this afternoon. I was keeping track of that Bitcoin account. We noticed 2 deposits into that account totaling about $300. Then just after 5 o'clock, there was a withdrawal, but now there still remains about $150 in that Bitcoin account. And we just wonder if that isn't part of all the activity that's been going on today. I'm going to bring in Craig Smith,
Okay.
my colleague.
Now, I don't know if y'all caught that, but he was saying that he has been tracking the Bitcoin account, and he said that there were 2 deposits totaling $300, and then there were withdrawals that leaving X amount of dollars still in the account. Okay, so I want to get back to your comments because there was a gun, right? He had a key, and unless the door was a keyless one with the pad, then those are easily hacked. Wait, what? Hold on, June. Are you talking about the ones with the key fobs? They're easily hacked? Oh, I need to look into that. Wow, June. We hope that she is still with us, Charlie, Lady Boss. We really do. Whoever did it knew all about her, knew how to get in, and had either a key or the code. I agree, Joshua. I do agree that it's someone, even if it's not someone in the family, it's someone that knew her, it's someone that knew her comings and her goings, it's someone that was watching her. They do, right? June, okay? When high profile people want something, someone bothered or mess with, they hire vulnerable, ignorant people. So when he walked up, you saw him looking to the left and then he looked to the right. So I can't, did he know the porch layout? Because he put his arm up, like if he knew the porch layout, I would have walked up with my hand covering my face the whole time and walked right to the camera. That's, I mean, I'm not a criminal, but that's what I was thinking. I think it was a tent in the bag. Oh, I was saying, I know the FBI are like, okay, it could be this, it could be that. They were saying just because you know what someone looks like, you don't know where they are. Not covered enough because they actually saw his face. He had a goatee. He also had slits in his eyebrows as if he was injured a long time ago. Damn, Joan, you saw all that? Now I gotta go back and look at all that. Tap that screen. Tap, tap, tap. Double tap that screen. Double tap. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. We're at 68 and we have 267 people in here. Let's see if we can tap that screen and get to 100 likes. If everyone taps the screen, we can get to that. The back, oh, sorry, I didn't want to record them. The backyard probably had rope, duct tape, the whole 9 yards, probably had a tent too.
Someone out there recognizes this person we believe she is out there, bring her home. She goes on to give the all-important 1-800-CALL FBI number as well as the Pima County Sheriff's Hotline 520-351-4900. Just after these new images were released by the FBI today, I was able to talk with former Pinell County Sheriff Mark Lamb. He says the images tell him this was not a sophisticated crime.
You see what I said? You see what I said? He said he spoke to former Pinell County Sheriff, and he said that this was not a sophisticated crime. Isn't that what I said? I swear, y'all, I could be police, but I am I like the law. I do. When it comes to holding people accountable, I do like the law. I understand the law. So, I'm not saying I'm a lawyer, but I never lost a case. Okay, so that's what I was saying. This person did not seem sophisticated. When we look at that video, he did not seem sophisticated, right? So, like we were saying, it's the ignorant people that they hire. Okay, so let me see. June says, I just feel as if they thought that this would be an easy job enough where they didn't grab her pills. I feel as if they thought it would be easy. It would be 2 or 3 days, maybe a week, but not this. You know, when criminals do something, it's so quick for a robbery to turn into a homicide, right? You could, especially if it's more than one person. You don't know who's really an actual pow, want to unalive her. Some people will go on a robbery and then they have one person that's a 187er, right? And they're just using that as an excuse to unalive someone. So so they probably did think, I want to ride in one of them. They ugly as hell, but they said that they're really like a computer inside.
Thank you very much. The FBI, of course, is looking for any information in regards to Nancy Guthrie or the alleged abductor. 1-800-CALL.
I think the internet went out. He wasn't happy about that. 1-800-CALL FBI. Be careful, Tay. They might question you and try to pull you in on it. If I knew something, normal one, I'm like, look, I want that 50,000. but we also want her home, right? So he said that there was Bitcoin. There is Bitcoin activity in the Bitcoin. It was two deposits, and then I think he said some money was taken out. So they are. He said he was following the Bitcoin account. So the family did say that they would pay, right? The family did say that they would pay. Okay, so let's see. So I feel like they probably thought it was going to be something easy, right? But some kind of way they have to still go and get her medicine. They have to go and get her medicine, right? If she needs to take that medicine every 24 hours, they need to go and get that medicine. Greetings, welcome, 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 guys. Um, you know what, Charlie Lady Boss? I love that. She said, because I was like, you said older people do not care. They will fight you with or without a weapon. Some, some. I just feel like there should have been more security for her. Now, not only because she was on TV multiple times with her daughter. Her daughter was a celebrity. Whether her daughter has money or not, whether the family has money or not, she was still on TV with her daughter multiple times. So people knew who she was, where she lived. They may have known where she went to church, things like that. Now, some people won't fight when someone has a gun, right? They're scared. Mind you, she was woke up out of her sleep 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know. I hope she fought. But then on the other hand, I'm like, maybe I hope she didn't fight. Then maybe, you just don't know. Do you do what the kidnappers say, or do you fight? Right? We don't know. What do you do? Do you fight the kidnapper, or if they got a gun, I'ma shoot you? We don't know if they're actually saying I'm gonna shoot you, or I'm just trying to scare you. No one knows. No one knows. We do pray that she is still with us. The headline news for 8 days. Don't look at anything else. Okay, so look. I'm sarcastic 672. Oh Lord. Okay. There are a lot of comments here. Okay. The sister says she is not making money, and her brother-in-law, they strap for cash. Lord Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm sarcastic said that you said something about the files. So today, when I was talking to the physical therapist, tap that screen, family, tap that screen. 20 more, we can get to 100. Tap that screen. There's 200 some odd people in here, right? I'm standing out here with my broke finger, bringing y'all the latest information. The least y'all can do is tap that screen. Tap, 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 double tap. So what I'm gonna say, oh, see, they have a Wi-Fi thingy. I knew it. So, okay, when I was talking to the physical therapist today, she was saying, no, it wasn't her. Someone else was saying about the files, right? Because I'm sarcastic, said something about, this is working. They're talking about this more than the files. Okay. Is it true that Savannah was working on, is it true that Savannah Guthrie was working on, is her surname Guthrie? Is it true that Savannah, that means she's not married. Is it true, or maybe she is married and she kept her surname because of her education? I don't know. Sorry, my brain is just going, it's firing. But they said Savannah Guthrie was working on a case. That she was working on, not a case, she was working on a story. Oh, let me move my water. Sorry. You all are leaving?
No.
Oh, just packing up and moving stuff. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not in your way. Y'all, my legs hurt. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta go. Oh my goodness, I gotta cook dinner. Oh, Jesus help me. Okay, so they said that Savannah Guthrie was working on a story about the Epstein files. I don't know if that's true, right? But this is what someone said to me, that Savannah Guthrie was working on a story in regards to the Epstein files. So when someone said that, I was like, wait, what? And that was before this happened. Now, I don't know if that's true. If anyone had heard about that, please confirm it. But I don't know if that's true, right? Because I don't watch the Today Show. People are ignorant. See, boom, do, Boom Banduli, pool guy, landscaper, roofer, neighbor. So this is what we were talking about today. We were like, okay, so what if there is what if that was this is what the physical therapist said. You know, people come to your home. You have people that come to your home to do different things, right? What if they sold a key? What if they did this? Everyone has an opinion in a scenario because we don't know. So now everyone is just going to speculate. But if there wasn't any forced entry, then who had a key? Who had a key? But you best believe the sheriff department and the FBI are asking these questions. Do I believe they're working? I do. I do. I do. The ransom or the reward money is $2,500. My mama is worth more than that if we had a good relationship. Now no one could keep her. I want her back. You can keep her if it was my mom. What? So, I'm just reading. K. Foster, you wowing. You are wowing. So, Joshua, it did say that the president has made comments and statements regarding this. I think everyone wants her back. Yeah. I apologize for that, Miss Hummingbird. I don't. I'm on the mountain, right? You see the mountains. You probably can't see. Um, the video is blurry because there are so many people out here and the internet, they're still on all the internet, and I am at 2,000 feet elevation. So I apologize for that, but I'm doing the best I can. I don't have control over the internet, right? I don't have control over that. Um, man, Savannah is married. Thank you for that. Somebody said, and I would have had a person living with her. Now, it's funny that you said that because I was like, oh, I will be the happy companion, right? I'm not married. I don't have any children. I got a free life. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. But I would come and stay in the guest house, right? But one thing I will say about this place is this active adult community, these people are very, very independent. Very independent. So you see how big the home is. You may not see how big the home is from here, but you all have seen the aerial view. So you see how big the home is. They got a pool back there, you know. It's unfortunate. And I mean, I have a small 1-bedroom house. And I did that on purpose. You think I'm just going to go out and buy a 3-4 bedroom house? Who the hell going to clean that big ass house? Right? Who's going to take care of that big? So for me, I know with my small backyard, it's a lot. So to have a huge home, you probably have housekeepers. There are a lot of people that are involved with wealthy people in their living. These wealthy people are not doing all this by themselves. She's 84. I mean, I have a housekeeper that comes in and cleans, but she's 84, so I know she probably had a housekeeper. I know this 84-year-old woman wasn't out cleaning. She cleaning that big house? Well, she ain't gonna be able to do anything for about 3-4 days. So the kidnapper asked for $4 million first, and then when they missed the first deadline, because I mean, how you gonna say you're asking for this and then you didn't even tell anyone where to send the money? I don't know. Some criminals are just stupid. So they asked for 4 million, then they asked for 6 million after they missed the deadline. They asked for 6 million. Her daughter Sam wealthy, Cameron son not wealthy. So what's crazy is I heard that the son lives in Vermont. Well, Vermont is not cheap. The farther you go northeast is not cheap, number one. Number two, is it true that he's an ex-fighter pilot? Someone said that on the page, that he's an ex-fighter pilot.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Judy. See you later.
Oh, they're very stylish on the inside, but they are very ugly. I want one because when it blew up in Vegas, the car was still kept in shape. I drove sir,
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
lo-
ma'am.
I love your car.
Oh, my Mustang?
I love it.
I do too. It's my
Yes.
favorite car I've ever owned in my life.
Great. You enjoy it. Drive it for me, okay? You
I
didn't see
will.
me at your window? I was recording and I saw the car and I was like, oh my God, he's in there.
No, I didn't see you out
You
there.
were busy.
I was busy.
You got to be more aware of your surroundings. We don't want somebody to kidnap you, sir.
I agree.
You
That's
worth a
why
lot
I
of
lock
money.
My doors. Are
Yes.
you from around here?
I am as of 10 years ago.
Oh, is that right?
I love Tucson.
Yeah. It's my hometown. So. Yeah.
Oh, you're from here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am. So, keg on 9. Don't ever forget to watch.
Take care. Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys. So you tired, camera lady? I know. You're out here all day. You're not getting that anchor money. You got to stand out here. We all do, right? Man, I love his. I said I wasn't going to buy a new car. I said, but if I might lease. And I didn't know it was his. That's the only Mustang that oh my God. This is why I'm supposed to be wealthy. Oh, how am I looking at a car that a news anchor is driving? Man. My second cousin was Barry White. I just wish I had the money. Yes. But you stay safe. Thank you for coverage. Okay, so let me see. So people that live in Tucson doesn't mean that they're super poor, right? There are some wealthy people here in Tucson, okay? Wealthy people, and this is a wealthy area. This is considered, I think, the East Side, and we're going to the East Side. Up the way is, La Encantada, and they have Coach and Louis Vuitton and all the name brand stuff. All of that is up there, right? So this is considered a wealthy area. Now the house may not look like, but you're paying for this. This is what you're paying for. He said that's why he keeps his doors locked. He did not see me. I'm like, you got to be more aware of your surroundings, sir. Oh, well, we do know that the person, so somebody said if a taser was used, someone mentioned it zapping the pacemaker. We know that he had a gun. In the video, you could see he had a gun. Was she famous? Sam Guthrie, just a news reporter anchor, not famous. So, she's just a news, she's not. Well, yeah, I don't know, because I don't watch the Today Show, right? I don't watch, so I really don't know. But I think other people, probably people in Tucson, knew who she was, right? People in Tucson knew who she was. People in New York probably knew who she was. I don't know. People who watch the Today Show would know. I'm not home at that time to be home watching the Today Show. I really don't like daytime TV. Let me back up. Okay, it's gonna put a light right here. I don't really watch daytime TV, so I don't really like daytime TV. The talk shows and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. All right. Tap 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 tap. We got 6 more to go, y'all. 6 more to go. 6 more to go. If the phone disconnected from her pacemaker, wouldn't it connect to her pacemaker again if it was within a certain range? She was strict, assertive, not friendly, controlling, in charge of boss problems with workers, maintenance, housekeepers. Who said that? Okay, so I'm going back. Oh, you just want attention. I'm just gonna put you in timeout. Can't put you in timeout. You have to Google that, Joshua. It's online.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It's online. I don't want to put that out. Somebody, am I not showing people respect, guys?
Keep going. You're doing something. From the here to here.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay.
Someone says have some respect, you POS. Am I not showing respect? God, people are miserable. I feel bad for people. I really do. People are absolutely miserable. I think I live in this beautiful place. Why would I be miserable, right? I do have a 60-year-old stalker. I mean, but who doesn't have a 60-year-old stalker that looks like Shrek, right? But it's okay. I'm overcoming it, and I'm gonna sue them, and then it's gonna be done and over with. That's how you handle stalkers. You just sue them, take their money, and then they'll shut up. So the garage was left open for a little while he didn't go through the garage. He went through the front door. Now, supposedly, the person that dropped her off watched her go into the house because I was like, I said that to my mom. I was like, maybe, oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew who that's. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Supposedly, whoever dropped her off, they watched her go in the house. They watched her go in the house, supposedly. But, you know, when you drop someone off, that's what I do. I wait until they go in the house. I do not, I'm like, let me make sure you're in the house. You know, I look at them walk through the door. And it's funny because these are just things that me, my friends, my mom, my auntie, no one told me to do it. I just knew to do it. And then they ended up making a TV show, Text Me When You Get Home. Right? Text Me When You Get Home. It's... All right, we three more. Three more. I gotta go food shopping, y'all. It is warm here. I need to move to Arizona because it looks warm, or I might be leaving to go to another country because the way that this president is turning us into terror. You know, for me, what happened to me overseas with what happened to me overseas in the Gambia, I have never felt safer in America. Yeah, I mean, it was bad for me over there, y'all.
I can get this. That was better.
What up, cool Fins Aquatics? Oh wait, she's about to. I don't want to be talking. So no, I'm not the law, but I am a true crime addict, so I am going to be following this. But thank you.
Potential break in the case with the
I agree that no, I don't think she should have been living alone. Tucson is not LA, it's not Chicago, it's not even Phoenix. There are no freaks and weirdos wandering around up where she lives. AJ zone. They're all midtown, cracked out on the corner of Alvernine and Grant. I agree with you. I'm trying to get away because I'm talking, but she is a news reporter, so she's going to be talking as well. So I do agree that the freaks and the weirdos are not wandering around in this $1 million neighborhood. They're not. They're not. I agree.
potential break in the case with the release of FBI's, and then we'll go to release of new images, suspect. Okay. Yeah, just keep going. Potential break in the case. Potential break in the case.
I'm sorry, guys.
A potential break in the case with the release of FBI's video images of a suspect at Nancy Guthrie's front. Also today, the Bitcoin account associated with the alleged ransom note received by KV9 was active today. We saw 2 transactions totaling $300 deposited into the account. Then just after 5 o'clock, half of that was withdrawn. This all comes after the first images of a possible suspect was released to the public.
All right, so she's repeating what the guy said. So let me just walk away. Let me just, I don't want to walk.
Okay, there we go.
So I walked this way because I didn't want to be in the camera. I want to be on this side. So she said a potential break in the case. So what they did was the Bitcoin account. So the ransom note came to Kagung 9 as well, right? Kagung 9 News. So they were following the Bitcoin account.
Yeah, everyone's just been.
They were following the Bitcoin account, and there were two deposits totaling $300, and then at 5 p.m. half of it was taken out. Now, this is why I say people are like, oh, Bitcoin, you can't track it. Thank you guys, thank you. We hit 100 likes. I appreciate y'all for that. Um, so Bitcoin, they say, oh, you can't track Bitcoin, but once you go to take that money out, there's a money trail. There's a money trail. So I don't know. I feel like they're trying their best to get the money, right? The kidnappers. But when it comes to a kidnapping case, like whether you're doing cash, they're going to give you the money that has um, what's the name on it? Some dye or something, so they can track the money, right? They're going to do that. Number one. Number two, with Bitcoin, it's technology. So you think the FBI are not ready for this? FBI got the best hackers. I would think that they do. They don't lock the hackers up. I mean, they do, but in the end, they end up hiring them because it's like, hey, better to can't beat them, join them, right? Give them a job, or they make them work for them, or go to jail, right? So, um, I don't think they ever found out what happened to Isabel Salis, right? That was kidnapped out of her bedroom. They found her bones, but I don't think that they found her either. I don't think that they found the person that did it. Yes, yes, yes. So we noticed that, right? Elite pressure. 150 is a big difference from 6 million. Yes. So we don't know why it was only $300. Were they testing it? I don't know. The Bitcoin account, was it the family putting the $300 in there? We don't know. They're just saying that there was activity on the in the Bitcoin account. But yes, I was like, when he said 300, I was like, $300. That's what I was thinking when he said that. I'm like, oh, well, that's a big difference. So I do agree. I do agree. But that's the thing. What BJ said, the FBI will be monitoring the account, exactly. So, who knows why it was just $300? That's a big difference. But we don't know. Is it like, oh, let's when they're testing your account, you to 15 cents, and then we put 15 cents, or we put 14 cents, and we deposit 14 cents, and we deposit 16 cents to make sure that that's the accurate account. We don't know. And the police are not telling us anything because our asses will be on here talking. So they're not going to tell us anything. Yes, like, because they're on TV. They're on TV. So dude was live. So yes, I was able to, yeah, it's like you're looking at it live. So there were other people that recorded him. He didn't say anything to me. And then yesterday when he was recording, Monday when he was on the corner, and on Monday he was here, and there was a guy, a white guy, had on a media shirt, and he was recording as well. But he was on YouTube as well, but he had a media thing. I don't have anything. I live here. So he asked me, do you live here? Yes. As of 10 years ago, I am a Tucsoner. I'm working on my 11th year of living in heaven. So yes, I do live here. He was like, this is the best car I ever bought. I'm not buying that car, but I will lease it. I already looked to see how much it costs to lease. Now, it may be a little bit more expensive when I'm ready to lease it, but I window shop before I purchase things. I do. I window shop. How much is this? How much is this? Okay, so back to the house. So I can tell you this. In Phoenix, Arizona, Thank you, Super Sky as MR. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you. I don't think I'm fine. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the love. Hey, David, I don't think that anybody's got drama. I think people are just curious and trying to figure out where this person can be. It is free. It's a free country. And if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate you all. I really do appreciate you all. This is why I say the majority, negative is overpowering, but love is way stronger. And I just feel like there's more love in this world than negativity. But a lot of people that show love are not as aggressive as I am or as assertive. I shouldn't say aggressive. I shouldn't say aggressive. I shouldn't say aggressive, but I can be aggressive at times, which all people can be aggressive at times if we're human. But they're not as assertive as I am. Now, it wasn't always like this for me, right? Okay, so people leaving. Let's walk down this way. It wasn't always like this for me. I used to be a people pleaser. I wanna make this person feel good. I wanna make, and then I realized like, oh, I'm making these people feel good, and they just hurting my feelings, right? So I'm assertive, but I will forever show love. And if you ever meet me in person, you'll be like, oh wow, this is how she really is. Yes, my light brings people to me, but my light is also sometimes it shines too much for other people and then they turn on me. But it's okay. Because in the end, when I leave this world and go to the next, I'm like, I don't want to go back to earth, God. No. No. I'm going to move on to my next life. Right? All of these galaxies, I'm going to move on to my next life. I do not want to do earth again. Maybe I'll come back to earth maybe 3, 4, 5,000 years. I do believe in reincarnation. Now, did you all know that Phoenix is the capital? Phoenix is the capital of number one city for kidnapping. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. So I don't know exactly. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I'm just reading this. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Oh my thank you. Thank you. Wipe my back camera lens. Okay, so let me take this out. All right, let me sit this down real quick on the ground. I need to fix some things and then I'm going to walk you all past the house. And then it's getting dark, so I'm going to probably head out, right? Come on. Come on, camera. I need you to turn. I need you to sit. 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 No? That's like my dog when I tell her to sit. No, Stella do listen. She does. Okay. There we go. There we go. I finally got it to sit. Okay. I'm just going to fix this and then I'm going to walk past the house. No, so none of the house, they don't turn the houses on. They do not turn the lights on in the house. When I came here, let me see how much, I might be able to use my mic now. Okay, when I came here on Saturday, we're standing out there, it's in the daytime, but it just, it's just, it just looks so dreadful. It looks so dead, the house, right? We thought it wasn't anyone in there, but it was. We thought it just looked so dead, right? The house just looked so dreadful. And it's probably because we know what happened, right? But we thought it wasn't anyone in there, but come to find out, it was. The family had paid, they had paid security in the house on contact. I don't see Ford. I guess he left. ABC 15. It must be someone else there. It must be someone else here now for ABC 15. But Ford Hatch was here. ABC 15 out of Phoenix. He was here. He gave me his card and told me his cell phone number was on there. So I'm gonna text him. Hey guy, you left? Who's here now? You coming back? They're coming. Amen. She came and she did the Catholic cross. I said, Amen. Yeah, it is.
Your news report, I think I remember seeing you driving a little black car on Sunday going past,
I
it's down on
wish.
the other
I'm
end.
just a YouTube
No?
influencer that
Oh,
follows true crime. And
oh.
just understand, like, this is not.
So a grandma.
Who still is a. I was at physical therapy today, and they were like, 84-year-olds are not. They're going to fight, they're going to complain, but who does this? Like,
Isn't that sad?
I
So
just hope
serious.
someone does speak up and say who it is and that the person is held
It will.
accountable. Somebody's going to talk.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like they may
It's a
be
high technology right
towards.
now. I mean, I didn't know that they were no
They'd rather
on the
tell it
television. They was
yeah.
talking about that. They say that just with your body, the way how you walk and you move, they can take a picture of that and they can go through and then
Yes,
I
facial
didn't know that.
the technology. When I look at TV shows, I see it. I used to watch The Equalizer with Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that they can do with technology, and
Oh
even
yeah.
with Bitcoin, I'm like, you had a better chance of asking for the cash, right? And getting the cash with the marks on it because they're going to be caught. I don't know why
Well,
anyone
that's
would
what
do
they're,
anything
well,
nowadays.
that's what they're saying already. The activity has started in that account, and they already know.
Yes. And it said 300 was deposited
Yeah,
and
so
then half was taken out. But
yeah,
it's like,
so
even if Bitcoin
they
can't
know
be
who it
tracked,
is now. They have to because they said when it's taken out,
you have to,
they know who it is.
correct, because you have to connect it to something.
So
Even
he's
if they traffic
probably
to some place, so they know.
he's probably gonna be
It's
caught
going to be
within a
caught.
matter of
I don't even know why
moments.
anyone would do a crime nowadays anyway. With Ring cameras, you're always on.
I know.
But you all live around here,
We
Oh
do.
yeah.
We're in the neighborhood.
you'll be safe. Your Ring cameras, everything is up to date.
Oh
It
You
yeah.
have
is.
dogs, you got guns.
Oh
Yes, we
yeah.
have.
Good, good,
We have that.
good, good.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
You
We're gonna head
too.
back.
You take care.
Unfortunately,
Thank
I
you.
work in the morning.
Me too. And then I gotta go home and cook.
Yeah. All right.
Take care, guys. You too. Take care. All right, guys. I'm going to let me take this picture. I want to see about doing a satellite live image view if I can get back for the last 10 to 12 days. Try it. Thank you, Stormy. Watch it from Ennis, Texas. Thank you so much. Okay, I got you. I was just talking to someone. She says zoom in on a mailbox. So it's 5820. I'm going to show you all also. Okay, so there are, like I said, there are no lights on in the home, right? All of the lights are coming from the media, and the lights are coming from the sheriff's vehicles. I'm going to take a picture of this. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. I was about to say, where my phone didn't die, did it? What's going on here? So I want to take a picture of the updated memorial. All right, so here we go. Let me just take a picture. I can't use my light. Now, what's crazy is, y'all, the white people walk past me, the Latin people walk past me, and they speak. A black man walk past me, he look right at me, he don't speak. So I truly, like I say, I truly don't understand um, Arizona when it comes to black people. I do not understand because they won't speak to you. They walk right past you like, oh, this is a beautiful picture. They'll walk past you like they don't know you. Like, like we're not kinetic family. I don't understand. Now that is the one thing that I say about Arizona that I do not understand. I was like, Ma, I was like, but I'm not leaving. I ain't leaving this beautiful place because people are crazy. No, no, no. All right, guys, I'm gonna walk 2 more taps and we'll be at 115. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I'm walking past now. Yeah, it's definitely different here living in Arizona. When I was in Walmart one day, I had just moved here, and I was like, I saw a black dude, and I was like, "Hi," and he said, "But not when you're black, not when you're black." right? It's only a small percentage of people. When you're a black person and you see someone and y'all are the only ones, even if you all are arch nemesis, you're gonna nod your head. When I first moved here, I walked into Walmart. I had on a leather jacket, and it was chilly. I moved here when it was cold, and I was like, "Hello," and he was like, "Hi." He was like, "You're not from here, are you?" And I was like, "No." I said, "How can you tell?" So now I thought it was my accent. I thought it was the way I was dressed. I didn't know, right? He said, "Because you spoke," and I said, "What?" Like my face was so confused. I was like, "What?" He said, "Black people don't speak to each other